Hi, team. Are you able to see my screen? Are you able to hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
Yes,
very
sir.
good, ma. Good to proceed. Let's concentrate on it. Both the teams, you are able to hear me, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Right now, 8:30 up to 9:30 or 9. Just will focus on theoretical standard, and after that, we'll come to practical. Okay. Let's focus on it. Manual testing notes, and we covered the topics like software testing, software project, product quality, quality assurance, quality control, SDLC process, SDLC models. In that particular models, two models are pending: agile model and V model. And after that, I'm going to discuss about, okay, review techniques or static testing techniques, which is called as WIP, walkthroughs, inspects, peer reviews. Explained about static testing, dynamic testing, methods of testing, white box testing, black box testing, gray box testing. Okay, white box testing consists of two children's: unit testing and integration testing. Black box testing is nothing but functional testing. Gray box testing is nothing but combination of white box plus black box. Okay, like that we discussed. And after that, acceptance testing. So unit testing, integration testing point of view, developer point of view, we covered everything. And after that, we went for system testing. System testing is nothing but software testing. Once software testing is completed, then the software is released to acceptance department. Acceptance is nothing but collecting feedback from the customers. Like that, we completed everything. Am I right? Right now,
Yes, sir.
already we
Yes,
came
sir.
to system testing. Thanks for the response, ma. Let's concentrate on it. Practically, we implemented how to test an application. We started how we are going to make the defect reports. We started. So try to concentrate, my dear students. Ma, again, the same thing is going to repeat it. 7:21. You are going to add for the class. It's not a right way. How many times I need to say? It leads to disturbance to the class. You need to come 8:05 or 8:10. That's it. Otherwise, don't come for class. Ignore it. In between, it is the disturbance for me. Try to understand. Just focus on software testing. Software testing. What is the meaning of software testing? Testing is a process of cross-checking the application as per the client requirement. As per the client requirement, to find it out loopholes in the application. To find it out loopholes in the application. Test engineer is always responsible to deliver the quality product to the end user. Test engineer is always responsible to deliver the quality product to the end user. Let's focus on GU. I mean, let's focus on software testing is divided into couple of types. One is functional testing and another one is non-functional testing. One is functional testing and another one is non-functional testing. Okay, so I need to say that functional testing. First, we need to concentrate on functional testing. Functional testing. Software testing process can starts with functional testing. To test a functionality of the software, the application should work according to the client requirement. My intention is to say that when you are going to test an application, your focus should play on functional testing point of view. As per the functionality perspective, the application is working or not, you need to check it out. Once everything is working fine, then you need to work for the standards of the testing. So functional testing, it comes under, already I told you, ma, GUI testing, validation testing, positive functional flow testing, negative functional flow testing, database testing. This is how to test an application. How to test an application is nothing but functionality perspective. You are going to test an application, which comes under GUI testing, validation testing, positive functional flow testing, negative functional flow testing, database testing. You need to concentrate on it. GUI testing. What is the GUI testing? Already you know. Validation testing, you know. Positive functional flow testing, you know. Negative functional flow testing, you know. Database testing, whether it is going for next level with positive flow, database is working. Whether the application is going to restrict out, you know. Whether the application is going to restrict out, whether it is right or not, you know. So you need to check it out whether the database is responding as per the application perspective or not. Some more testings are also there. Let's concentrate on it. Recovery testing. What is that meaning of recovery testing? If you are continuously working for 8 to 9 hours, okay, your system gets automatically restarts. Once it's restarted, okay, then exactly where you are, that files are open and you need to continue. Okay, suddenly internet gets disconnected. If you are working for long time, then automatically readjust the pin again. I mean, just remove it and reconnect it once. You are going to able to connect it one. So my intention is to say that without having any rest, if you are going to continue the work for such a long time, so you need to reestablish it, those connection, and you can observe that from where you are, okay, that particular point only it will start. So that is nothing but recovery testing. Database testing, already you know. During this test, testing team can observe the screens by giving input and observe impact of the operations of the database of the software. So my intention is to say that you need to give inputs to the application and observe the outputs whether the output is coming properly or not. So if database accepts only, you can able to see the outputs properly. Data volume testing. During this test, testing team can find the database by inserting model data and testing the application with minimum and maximum speed. So my intention is to say that check whether the application is maintaining targeted response time for the specific load or not. Volume testing is nothing but you need to check the capacity of the particular drives. So my intention is to say that when you are testing an application as per the bandwidth only you need to think. Okay, within the limits you need to think. So volume testing is nothing but a storage capacity. My pen drive comes with 16 GB of space. Let's observe a 15.75, it's going to drop it out. Okay, if you exceed the data for 5 point, I mean 15.75, you are going to insert the data, the pen drive may crash, because the 25% they will maintain about standardized ways, standardized orders to maintain the application. Are you guys understood what I'm going to say? Capacity, the volume. During this test, testing team can find the capacity of the database by inserting model data. Both the teams, are you understood what I am going to convey?
Yes,
Yes, sir.
Along with the GUI validation, positive functional flow, negative functional flow, database, I conveyed about data volume, database, already database we covered, data volume and recovery and soya orientation. What is that soya orientation? Soya testing. Soya testing is nothing but service oriented architecture. Nowadays you are able to hear about APIs, web services, application programming interface. Let's catch up, guys. Okay, Ola Cab, you know, right? In that particular Ola Cab, they acquired the information from Google. So Google Maps location, Google Maps API, they acquire it. They implement it for their particular Ola Cabs projects. Okay, that API, Google API will supports to the Ola people, will supports to the Uber people, will supports to the any application point of view works under map, they will support. So my intention is to say that Google people will create Google Map software in application programming interface. It is one of the web services. Those who want this particular software, they can adopt it. They can pay some amount to the Google and they will give that contract period. Within that particular contract period, they need to use it. So my intention is to say that this is nothing but the separate API. They are going to attach to their applications, these APIs. These APIs comes under SOA testing. In functional testing, you need to concentrate on SOA testing. Volume is nothing but capacity. At what range I need to test an application? Volume testing, database testing, GUI testing, validation testing, positive functional flow testing, negative functional flow testing. These are the orders to test an application as a software guy. When any application, okay, given to testing department, as a test engineer, you need to do functional testing. Once functional testing is completed, then you need to concentrate on non-functionality. Then you need to concentrate on non-functionality. What is this meaning of non-functionality? Non-functionality is nothing but expectation testing. Okay, after completion of functional testing, testing team can starts with non-functionality testing to give more effectiveness to the application. That is nothing but expectations testing. So my intention is to say that only one thing clear. If functional testing is clear, then you need to move to non-functionality testing. See here, although if you are good at functionality testing, there is no non-functionality testing like scoping to advertise. Okay, nothing use. Okay, if you want to release a particular movie, okay, you have to know the timing. If timing is not good, automatically if the subject of movie is good also, it's going to failure. Am I right, ma? In this particular COVID situations, every large movie release it to the market? No. If the peaks of COVID situation is there, anyone will go to theaters? The same like that. We need to think practically. Non-functionality features are nothing but you need to check that what is the exact timing I am going to release the picture. The same thing, if you want to release any software to the market, you have to understand the situations of the outside of the public, whether the situation is right or not, whether this situation is apt to the market or not. You need to think it out. And as per the functionality feature, you have to provide non-functionality features also. Non-functionality is nothing but advertising, scope of the application, need to go, okay, beyond the skills what you are going to provide, performance, each and everything. Once non-functionality features are completely essential, then your functionality is going to success. If non-functionality features are not up to the mark, then your functionality is going to failure. Although if you are good at functionality, non-functionality feature should be there. Then only you will get market publicity. Then only you will get exposure of your products, to showcase your products. So if you want to success a functionality tester, you should go and concentrate on non-functionality features also. Once you tested with functionality flow of the application, immediately you need to give the priority for non-functionality features also. Non-functionality features comes under usability, compatibility, hardware configurations, performance. In that particular performance, load, stress, spike, endurance, security, multi-languagity, okay, and parallel compliance testing. Let's focus on it. Multi-languagity, sorry, you just focus on usability. Usability, what is this meaning? Usability is nothing but how user friendly we are going to test an application, to work an application. Let's concentrate, my dear students. If you want to set a ringtone in Android phone, whether it is easy, or to set a ringtone in Apple phone, which one is easy?
Android, sir.
100,
Android.
sir.
Why? What is the reason behind that? The navigations and each and every path is easy. The same like that, Windows operating system and Linux operating system, which one is easy?
Windows.
Why?
Windows.
It is so user friendly. If the person is not uneducated also, if you show that this is the process, you need to work on it. We observed Android phone is using lots of people rather than comparing of iPhone. So my intention is to say that usability, how user friendly the product is derived to the market, then only we can able to sustain the particular products. So my intention is to say that usability is nothing but how user friendly you are going to work with the applications. Guys, understood? How user friendly you are going to work with the applications. Like that, you need to check it out. Usability, how user friendly the application is working for us. Okay, how is the navigations, each and everything, how user friendly the application is working, is easy to sustain, that comes under usability. Compatibility, if you go anywhere, the signal should be perfect and the application should be compatible to carry. That is nothing but compatibility in real time meaning. So your application should support with Google Chrome, Mozilla Firefox, Safari, Opera, Linux operating system, Windows operating system. If the application is supported for multiple devices, those are nothing but compatibility. Hardware configurations, during this testing team can observe the different configurations hardwares. So you know the terms and conditions of the particular software, it can be used by certain charges for the certain phones. Sometimes if you are going to charge for the particular phones with different charges, it's not a appropriated order. Whatever the charger is allocated for your phone, if you adopt that particular hardware's maintenance perfectly, then you will get the phones or each and every functionality flow of the application which comes with a standardized order. If you are using that particular products with a standardized order, you can get long lasting of the time. If you are not using improper way, okay, rather than the expected days, it may spoil. So terms and conditions comes under hardware configurations. And performance testing, what is this meaning? It's a process of checking whether the application is maintaining targeted response time for the specific load. So my intention is to say that if I applied, okay, any process to the application, I send a request, okay, I need to get the response within the time. So performance testing is nothing but whatever the request assigned within the proper time, whether the response is getting or not, I need to check it out. That is nothing but performance testing. See here, if you go for any web application, you need to check your BTech final year result. Okay, you just go to some Chetan's application. Okay, you are trying to hit on it. It is taking too much of time to load the page. You are still happy with that particular application? No, you unsatisfied. Okay, and you just come out. If the application is working perfectly, if the application is performing perfectly, then you are going to able to see that application, work with that application. Am I right? So performance testing is the process of checking whether the application is maintaining targeted response time for the specific load. That is nothing but performance testing. Once again, I am going to repeat it. Performance testing is the process of checking whether the application is maintaining targeted response time for the specific load. If you send a request, depending on the request response, it need to work on it, and it has to come with the valid response. Whether the response is coming within the time or not, you need to check it out. That comes under performance testing. Performance testing comes under four types of pillars: load testing, stress testing, spike testing, endurance testing. Load testing, load is number of users. The process of increasing the load for the application is nothing but load testing. Load is nothing but number of users. The process of increasing the load for the application is nothing but load testing. Suppose at my home, for Wi-Fi connection, only I connected means will get the, it will work perfectly. The bandwidth of the Wi-Fi, each and everything is working perfectly. For the same Wi-Fi, if I connected with 10%, 10 users, the same performance it will come gradually depending on the users. It may lose the efficiency, right? So
Yes,
that
sir.
okay. If efficiency is losing means performance is going to lose. If it is a single person, how the performance? You just calculate for 10 people also. 10 users are there also. If you maintain the same performance as a single user, then you can say that what a quality it's going to maintain. That quality should maintain. If it is a single user, if it is a 10 users, okay, the efficiency it work as a single user. Also, if it is a 10 users, it need to work same like that. Then you need to say that what's a bandwidth quality. It maintained for 10 users also. It's coming the same bandwidth. In IT companies, if you go for any company, 10,000 people, 5,000 people, 3,000 people, 300 people, depending on the bandwidth of the company, they are going to work. The company maintains the bandwidth of the internet speed same equally to everyone. Are you understood? There are no up and downs. If you connected to each and every system which is connected to LAN, you just check the speed of the internet. Each and everything it's contained in the same subsequent orders. If you maintain like that, then performance is very good. Okay. So my intention is to say that performance techniques. Okay. Stress testing. While increasing the load, performance engineers will check the response time of the application. Obviously, if they increasing the load, performance engineers will check the response time of the application. If I send a request with a heavy load within the proper time, the application is getting the response or not. It is delayed means how much time it is going to delayed. Like that, you need to calculate it. That comes under stress testing. Are you guys understood? While increasing the load, the performance engineers will check the response time of the application. At what point of time the application is taking more time to process the request. The capacity of the particular application or balloon, you just assume it. It's up to 10 points. You are trying to hit for 11 points. What happened? Okay, if try to hit for the point level, it can maintain. With the heavy load it will run. If you insert for 12 to 13 points, automatically that particular balloon will crash, right? The same for like that application. When you process the request, immediately you click that button 5 to 6 times. What happened? It leads to another navigation, and still on it's responding with loading, 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 loading. That is nothing but extra stress. If you applied for the application, what happened, ma? It is taking too much of time to process the request. Okay. After that, it leads to spike testing. What is that spike testing? The capacity of the balloon is 12 cents. If you went for, okay, 13 or 14 cents, what happened? It make a rush, right? The same thing it happened with spike testing. The execution of SUT, the execution of AUT, software under testing, AUT, application under testing. The execution of software under testing, okay, under customer expected environment, huge load to estimate server crash point is nothing but spike testing. If I adopted with huge load, okay, beyond the limit, I mean, upon the limits, if I exceeded means what happened? Definitely the system will crash. Crash is nothing but it will collapse. That is nothing but spike testing. If everything is collapsed means memory leakages are there, that can be happens in endurance testing. The execution of SUT, software under testing, when customer expected environment and customer expected load continuously to identify memory leakages. See here, just take one bucket ma. Okay, insert that particular bucket under the tap. Okay, If the bucket is filled with water, son, what happened? If the tap is still running, it will overflow, right? The same thing with the help of the, I mean, if the situation comes with a spike, it's already crashed. With that particular limits endurance testing, it may possible. So only one thing I'm going to convey here: performance testing. Performance testing, if you are going to discuss with performance testing, you need to talk about these four techniques: load testing, spike testing, load testing, stress testing, spike testing, endurance testing. Load is nothing but number of users increase. Stress is nothing but too much of load, it's increased to the application. If too much of load, definitely it will crash. That crash point is nothing but spike testing. Endurance testing, if it is crash, means memory leakages are available. All this combination of four contents belongs to performance testing. If anyone asks you what is the performance testing, if I hit on something, the application should respond within the time. If I sent any request to the application should respond within the time. So my performance testing, okay, content will goes like this. Performance testing is the process of checking whether the application is maintaining targeted response time for the specific load. Performance testing is the process of checking whether the application is maintaining targeted response time for the specific load. If I assigned anything within the limit period, how much time it is going to process outside of the limits or beyond of the limits or within the limits, we need to calculate. For these calculations, you need to observe these four G, I mean load, stress, spike, endurance. And one more thing, guys, these testings, whatever I told you, right? These performance is going to tested in some of the tools oriented. Okay, the tools oriented is nothing but JMeter and Postman. Okay, but we are not a performance testers. What we are functional testers. We should concentrate on functionality flow of the application with without tool expectations. We are going to test the performance testing as a functional testing point of view. We are not creating with, we are not checking this performance testing entirely with tool oriented. We are not doing with tool oriented. Am I right, ma? What I'm going to say? We are not a performance testers. If you pick for Wells Fargo, Deloitte, Capgemini, Capgemini, Capg, okay, if it is TCS, if it is Techem, whatever the company, if you calculate it for the performance test engineers, out of 10,000 of people, there are 5 to 6 people are there. Just trust me. Performance testing engineers are very less for the companies. See here, their job is to create with the help of the Postman or JMeter. They are going to work with these performance testing tools with the help of virtual generation. You just provide the content, they will create a number of people. Okay, everyone should know about the Bahubali movie, right? Actually there are 10 people around the Prabhash, but it's going to show thousands of people. How it's happened with the help of the CG effects. CG, what is the meaning of CG? Computer graphics. That computer graphics is going to create with the help of the performance. Actually there are 10 people, but we are going to check with the help of the performance testing. We should create load. That load we are going to make it as a stress point of view. If it is a 10 people, how the performance? If it is 1,000 people, how the performance? Virtually with the help of the JMeter or Postman, we are going to create 10 people into multiple people with the virtual loads. Am I clear what I'm going to say, everyone? We are not doing this performance testing with the help of the tool perspective. We are checking as a functional testing perspective whether the application is responding within the time as a functional tester. If you are doing performance testing or not, if anyone asks you, you need to say the answer. I will do performance testing as per the manual standards, as per the functionality standards. If I send a request to the application, within the time the application is responding or not, I need to check it out. As a functional testing guy, I am going to test an application. With the tool specification, I am not going to check that application. Like that, you need to specify in interviews. Am I clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. If the company gave you an opportunity to work with performance testing, they will teach you Postman or JMeter. Are you understood, guys? Up to now, you need to say that I am not a performance tester. As functional testing guy, I need to test an application with performance testing. Okay. What's the performance testing you need to convey? Performance testing is the process of checking. Performance testing is the process of checking whether the application is maintaining targeted response time for the specific load. Whether the application is maintaining within the time we are receiving that output or not, we need to check it out. Come on, any doubts? I need to hear the answer, yes or no. Any doubts?
No,
Both the
sir.
teams.
No, sir.
No, sir.
Very
No,
good.
sir.
Good to go, right? Okay. Just hold for 10 minutes exactly. I will give you homework for you. Just concentrate on it. I will drop my kid to school and I will come back within 10 minutes. In between, I will give you homework for you guys. Don't worry about that homework. Okay. Within this particular time, you need to work. Okay. These standards. Write it down, ma. Within 10 minutes, I will be back. Don't go out. Okay. Up to here, make it in your note. Okay. Every student, please focus on it. I will come within 10 minutes. I should get the response, whether yes or no.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Please
Yes,
focus
sir.
on it. Ma, this thing you need to write it in notes. Okay. Hey team, have you completed that thing?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay, we'll discuss this point later, ma. Okay, let's concentrate where we are. In meanwhile, I will connect this batch also. Skype team, are you able to hear me right? Hello? Yeah, right. Just focus on it. Just focus on it, ma. So exactly where we are, I'm going to discuss the point of performance testing, right? Let's go with performance testing. Okay, we completed that particular performance testing. Performance testing after, okay, security testing. We are going to provide security testing. So what is the meaning of security testing? Security testing is also called as penetration testing. Skype team, please record it, ma. Security testing is also called as penetration testing. Authentication or authorization comes under security. If I want to go with, I mean, if I want to go for any access, I need to show with particular standards of IT cards. Okay, so authentication or authorization, it's the meaning says that whether the person is valid or not. Okay, if I want to go with any IT company, I need to showcase for, I mean, I need to showcase the ID card, because with that ID card, I'm the authentication person or I'm not the authenticated person, they will get it clearly. So my intention is to say that authentication or authorization comes under whether the person or whether the product is valid or not. You need to check it out. And access control, it is also a part of a security testing. Access control is nothing but whether a valid user have certain permissions to access the certain functionalities. Okay, I can't access the CEO room. Okay, you can't access my office system properties, so office system authentications, because you and me and CEO belongs to the same company. With authentication or authorization, we came to the company, but every person has, every user has different authentication of access roles. Okay, one person can't access with other person's requests, because each and every system consists of one unique ID. With that unique ID, you need to keep it as a unique password. Okay, authentication point of view, every person is going to office authenticated person, but every person has different access controls, giving permissions and like this. In coming to that real time, how I to say that if I am a general user, I can get only access of creation. I can't edit it. I can't delete it. I can't per I can't update it. Only my intention is to say that I have only permission of creation. Even edit is also not possible. Suppose you guys are the managers, you have all the rights. You can able to delete it, you can able to update it, you can able to give the permission of transferring that file to one place to another place, each and everything you can do it. This is the role specification. You belongs to the same project, I also belongs to the particular project. But two users have different roles. I am a normal user, you are the managerial user. So that's why you are getting all the administrative rights. Am I clear with this example? What is security testing? You just showcase the ID cards and come to the company, but each and every project has some access levels. If you want to go with existing project to another project, it's not possible. You need to showcase the content, then only if you are a authenticated person, it will give the access to work on it. Am I clear? Both the teams. Security testing.
Yes, sir.
Security testing comes under penetration testing. It has two features. One is authentication and the other one is authorization. Sorry. Authentication or authorization, it's the single meaning. Okay. And another meaning is access control testing. Valid or not is nothing but authentication. Valid permission, valid person has specific specific content to access or not is nothing but access control testing. Both the things you need to concentrate on it. It's very, 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 very important topic, ma. In interviews, they will ask you, what is penetration testing? They don't ask you security testing, ma. They will
Sir,
definitely ask you penetration testing. Come on.
so please say again security testing.
Security testing is nothing but authentication or authorization. Suppose if you want to come to my company means, is it possible to come?
No,
You,
sir, without ID card, how will come?
yeah, see here. If you are a authenticated person, okay, you had ID card, then you can come to the company, right?
Yes,
Because
sir.
if you are a authentication person, security guard will check the ID card, because security guard standard position is not the fixed position. If it is a fixed position means there are lot of manipulations happens there. For every 2 days, the security guard is changing the particular positions. Are you understood? If it
Yes,
is
sir.
a regular security guard means they have an identification. Okay. But every couple of days it is going to change means you don't know. They will get only the proof. Show me the ID card. Then only you can able to come to the premises. Are you understood? Authentication is nothing but checking the whether the person is valid or not. Authentication. See here. You just go to the ATM. Okay. Insert the pin. If we insert the pin in a wrong direction, whether it is acceptable?
No, sir.
No,
Okay.
sir.
If you insert the pin in a right direction, you entered the pin with your wrong credentials. Okay. Instead of 1616 password, 1818 you allocated. Authentication point of view, it's going for the next level.
No, sir.
Are you
No.
understood what I'm going to say?
Yes, sir.
Authentication, if the person is valid, if the pin is valid only, you can move to next level. Okay.
Yes.
I observed your ATM and your ATM pin. I just went to the bank. Okay. I insert the card. And after that authentication, I entered the pin like 1616 I entered. Okay. I got a pays off. Okay. Each and every money transactions. I need to get the money. At that time, what I will do, ma? If you insert for the particular money you entered and you are trying to draw the money, at the time of send keys it is going to ask OTP generation, because I kept it for security reasons. If you are a authenticated person, if you have that access control of the code of one time password, then only you can take the money. Are you understood that mobile is not with you? How can you access control if you entered to that particular panel? But you should require also, if it is the authentication, access control is there. If you are not a authenticated person, you didn't get a access control. Am I clear what I'm going to say?
Yes, sir.
Okay. For this I will give you an example. Okay. If you go to ATM, okay, your point of view is to say that you need to take the money from the ATM. Am I right? You are not the person to insert the money into the ATM. Got it?
Yes, sir.
Inserting of money is totally different a task. Right now, you don't compare the missions which consists of, okay, both. Inserting a money, I'm not talking. Only withdrawing a money, I'm just saying that. Am I right? What I'm going to say? You just concentrate on it. If you want to adapt some money to the ATM machine, so what you need to do? You need to go with the certain permissions of the keys. Okay, unlock the system and go with the presentation keys. Give the authentication, and after that you can get a access to go with and insert the pin which is allocated to your personal device. Then depending on the pin it will verify, and then it will work as per the standards. Authentication is different, access control is different. Am I clear? Got it? Hey guys, please
Yes,
talk
sir.
more.
Yes,
Sir,
sir.
Okay, I'm talking regarding on ATM is nothing but ATM software I'm discussing yet. It's not a out of the examples. Okay, I told you general user and managerial user. General user having only control of, only access of creating. but managerial consists of, okay, administrative rights. They can easily delete it, edit it, update the contents. They can give the permissions to transfer the file. Each and everything manager have. Am I clear? This is nothing but penetration testing. Just concentrate it, ma. So these are the theoretical standards. You have to know it. Multilanguage. If you go for Hyderabad railway station, you will get the prompt. Okay, Telugu, Hindi, English. If you go for Kerala, there also Telugu, Hindi, English, it will be there. Come on, answer to my question.
No, sir.
Instead of Telugu, Malayalam local language, it will come, right?
Yes, sir.
Sir.
Multilanguage. What is that multilanguage? Multilanguage is the future. Depending on the nativity of the locality, localization, it will be implemented. So my intention is to say that if it is a Telugu people, okay, you just go with the prompt in a Telugu. So user friendliness. I told you my intention is to say that I belongs to non-functionality. In that non-functionality, rather than going with the English, if it is a multi-language skill, as per the individuality of the, I mean, language, okay, I'm going to provide that feature. Then you can able to access your mobile phone with your nativity language, right? That is user friendliness, right? If it is happen for the localization, if it is happen for the international standards like Spanish, okay, like that, international skill set. So multilanguage, just compare with the Google also. If it is a co.in, just compare with the Google. I will show you what is the multilanguage feature. Google also maintained multilanguage feature. Have you guys observed this thing, any one of you? By default, the Google page in English. If you click on Telugu, it's going to convert in Telugu. Okay, don't don't read these terms. See here, Google search. It's the common thing. So some keys are not won't be changed. Images. Okay, in previously images, it's going to show in as a chitralu in Telugu, but right now it's not converted. Got it? And images, and you try to focus on it as a functional tester. If you are going to work with, okay, testing, although if you selected with Telugu, why it's coming as a testing in English? This is the global text box. If you want to make it the future as, okay, as for the nativity language of Telugu, you just go with this keyboard. Are you understood what I'm going to say? Hey guys,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Sir.
okay, each and every functionality has some standards. You need to test that application. If you want to go with Hindi, see here, Hindi right now it's not there because the application is converted to Hindi. If you want to type it as a testing, again it will come in English because it is the global keyboard. Okay, global keyboard, it always specified with global English. If you want to specify it with, okay, out of English, other language, if you pick, means automatically some keyboard it's going to display. That keyboard is Hindi. Okay, I don't know Hindi, just I'm going to type you. I understood what is this meaning, I don't know, but just observe it whether these letters are typing or not. Am I clear, guys, what I'm going to say? This is nothing but compatibility. Compatibility is nothing but multi-language. If you provide multi-language, automatically the user is getting with lots of features. Usability is there, compatibility is there, performance is there, each and everything is there, right? If you understood, the process will go smoothly. If you didn't understand anything, what happened? Every single step is a hot for you. Am I right? Come on, guys,
Yes,
please
sir.
respond to
Yes,
this.
sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, so finally, I need to give clarity regarding on this non-functionality testing. Multilanguagity, are you understood right? If you provide for localization features, globalization features, if you are able to provide these features to the certain functionality of flow of the application, it's so much user friendliness, easy to understand. Okay, like this. And after that, parallel testing. What is this meaning of parallel testing? Parallel testing is nothing but need to compare with existing requirement to the other requirement. Suppose my company got one of the new project, it's a banking sector. It will take 15 days to start the particular project. In meanwhile, what I need to do, my manager asked me that you need to check HDFC Bank, ICICI Bank, okay, Bank of Baroda, Kotak Mahindra. Are you understood? Just inspect those banks and check it out how the functionalities are going there, working there. Am I clear what I want to say you? This is nothing but parallel testing. Parallel testing is nothing but you need to compare other existing products in the market. Finally, compliance testing. What is the meaning of compliance testing? If you watch any video, okay, if you watch any lecture, after that you can give the feedback whether it is a, I mean, that feedback consists of some positives and some negatives. Whatever the content, if you like it means just say it as a liked way. If you didn't like it means what are the enhancements they need to improve, you can give the feedback. Compliance is nothing but, okay, knowing about the product as a feedback level. Got it? Compliance testing, that is nothing but whether it is a right or not, okay, right or wrong, you have to give the feedback. Depending on the feedback, they will give you better information. Got it right? So my intention is to say that only one thing clear, ma. If you want to test an application with functional testing, immediately once functional testing is completed, you need to give the priority to non-functionality testing also. If non-functionality is clubbed with functionality testing, the application will go with certain heights. Only functionality is there, non-functionality features are not there, the project is going to success.
No.
Assume it.
No.
Nokia phones came to the market, the functionality perspective, it's very good. Updation is not there. What happened? Today Nokia brand is there.
No.
No, sir.
No, sir.
Are you
No, sir.
understood? Compatibility feature, performance feature, updation feature. If it is not there means if you are topo also, you will collapse. Am I clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
If you want to maintain the functionality, immediately you need to carry the non-functionality features also. What are the competitors available in the market? As per the competitors, I need to give the best solutions to the market. Am I clear? When you observe non-functionality features clearly, then you are going to succeed. See here, Nokia again in 2020, again it's came to the market, but as per the standards, it's not reaching. What is the main reason behind that? Still now they are not up to the mark of non-functionality features. Non-functionality features comes under usability, compatibility, hardware configurations, performance, security, multilanguagity, compliance. Are you guys understood what's my intention? Each and every term I explained you, and after that I'm going to give you a clarity. If you want to sustain a functionality flow of the application, immediately you need to check with non-functionality flows also. If non-functionality flow supported for your application, you will go with certain peaks. Are you understood? The brand name, if the brand name supports with that particular existing feature, it's going to certain heights. Am I right? Understood the meaning, right? Some audio function is going on, ma. You just call the KTR to that particular audio function. or Pawan Kalyan or Chiranjeevi or something. It will go with the some public point of view, right? Reaching point of view is scope is there. If you want to go with a small kind of activity to elaborate in such a high level standard, you need to expose it, explore the content. If the content is good, it will reach with a certain heights. If the content is not good, if you call anyone, it will collapse. Am I clear?
Yes, sir.
నేను ఎవరి గురించి మాట్లాడుతున్నానండి? కంటెంట్ ఉన్నవాడి గురించే మాట్లాడుతున్నానండి. నీ దగ్గర కంటెంట్ లేనప్పుడు నేను ఎంత అద్భుతమైన అవకాశం ఇచ్చినా కూడా అది వేస్టే. కేటీఆర్ని పిలిచినా పోతుంది, చిరంజీవిని పిలిచినా పోతుంది. ఐ క్లియర్? నీ దగ్గర కంటెంట్ ఉంది అంటే వీళ్ళెవరిని పిలవకపోతే చాలా స్లోగా రీచ్ అవుతుందండి. ఆ రీచ్ అయ్యే ప్రక్రియలో టైమింగ్ రాంగ్ అయిందనుకోండి, బాగున్నది కూడా పోతుంది. నీ దగ్గర కంటెంట్ బాగుంది, ఫంక్షనాలిటీ ఫ్లో బాగుంది. ఆ ఫంక్షనాలిటీ ఫ్లోకి మంచి టైమింగ్లో ఒక దిల్ రాజు లాంటి ప్రొడ్యూసర్ని పెట్టుకోండి, పెద్ద పెద్ద వాళ్ళని పిలవండి, స్మాల్ది కూడా ఎక్కడికో రీచ్ అవుతుందండి. సో దట్స్ మై ఇంటెన్షన్. యాజ్ పర్ ద ఐటీ ఇండస్ట్రీ ఆల్సో యూ నీడ్ టు నో దీస్ పర్టిక్యులర్ స్టాండర్డ్స్. If the application has certain standards, you need to reach to go with certain heights. If the application has certain standards only, is not up to the market, if you call anyone, if you get any lots of advertisements also, it's nothing use. Got it right, ma? Even the small eyewear Lenskart people, Lenskart software will going to do lots of business in the market. See here, అసలు కళ్ళజోడు ఆన్లైన్లో అమ్ముతాం ఏంటండి? It is going to sell lots of eyewear from the sites. How it is came to exist? It will provide extraordinary features in Lenskart application. Tomorrow, my dear students, you have to test that application, Lenskart, thoroughly. Come on. I will give you an application of Lenskart. You know the bandwidth of the Lenskart? Have you heard about this name?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
It's a eyewear shop, ma. It's going to revolve certain heights. You have to test the software. Okay, module wise you can go with. Okay, Lenskart home page. Okay, quality. These are the modules. Okay, you just go with the Lenskart home page and just go with computer glass and premium range. Just pick it out. Okay, we'll go with John Jacobs. Okay, 3000 of pair, and it just go. See here how user friendly it is. Check with the product in 360 degrees. Okay, and you just select any picture and wear that particular picture to this particular eyeglass. Just check it out, each and everything. You can observe that. I mean, if it is a girl or man, okay, woman or man, how it would be look and feel like that. You need to check it out, each and everything. And after that, there are types of glasses are there. Okay, 3D, Blu-ray, gold. Okay, just check it out, these particular features. If you pick anything, you can see clearly, ma, zooming levels. Even the loading symbol also, if you observed, means background, how it is going. Are you observed, ma? The logo of the Lenskart, it is going to display. Right now it's not coming. Sometimes it is taking too much of time, right? At the time it is coming like that. We'll go with kids classes, eyeglasses, sunglasses, and computer classes. These are the categories. You will go with sunglasses. Okay, Vincent, you can go, ma. Okay, before going to Vincent, you need to check it out. Okay, if you are going with Vincent, you just go and check it out. Okay, Vincent Chase, Forest, 4.6 rating. Okay, already 11,941 already brought this particular products. Try on. If you click on try on, you can able to check with the 3D feature also. Make a video to try glasses on yourself for from all angles. Try thousands of frames on your face and compare looks. Are you understood, guys, what I'm going to say?
Yes, sir.
Like that, you need to check it out. Wait for camera access. Okay, in front of the lappy, you there means you can capture your photo there. Depending on the capture photo, you can wear with 3D and you can check it out how the look and feel of the eyewear. Is it possible, guys? These type of activities only it can be possible by extraordinary thinking. When it came to the market, this site is not like this. Are you understood? I know Lenscott how it is going to work. Are you guys understood what I'm going to say? You need to
Yes, sir.
check few features. Let me concentrate on it. See here, you just observe the 3D dimensions and check your faces as per your adaptability, whether the particular eyewear is going to suitable or not with this particular 3D feature. And today I will give you a simple task for you. Go to computer glasses. Okay, select men. Okay, go with premium range. Okay, okay, John Jacobs are there, right? You just go and click on try on this one feature and go with okay, zoom level of that particular eyewear. I mean that particular product. Buy one get one free, right? There are two options are there. Okay, one is buy one get one. You just go with the format of the buy and try with 3D animation and wish list. Okay, shortlist the product is nothing but a wish list. Okay, you just go and check with the wish list and add that particular product to the cart. Cart is there, right? So is there any cart feature is available right now? Just check it out. Okay, you just
Available.
click on try to now and let's add it. Okay, zero power. I want to go with this zero power. Okay, these are the lens specification. You need to observe each and everything. Are you understood? This text is maintained in between of the module. It's not started from right or left. This is also look and feel. Consistency. Are you observed, ma? If the consistency of Blu-ray 3500, it's the same consistency order. Blu-ray with frame plus lens with 3000 of rupees, this is the same order. You need to compare like this. Out of the exceed, it won't come up. Are you guys understood what I'm going to say? You need to
Yes, sir.
compare like this and select the lens. So then again, it's going to cart. If you want to proceed it, proceed to checkout. Otherwise, ignore it. Are you understood, guys? You need to check with go to lens cart. Don't click on so many modules, ma. Go to eyeglasses. Go to men. Okay. Here you need to go with premium. In that premium, you need to check for two modes. One is try on. Okay. Another one is you need to click on that particular product. Okay, what is the cost here? 3000. If you click on that particular product, that 3000 it has to appear here, and whatever the name you observed, that name also it has to display here. And you need to go with two ways. One is select lens. Okay, one is try on. Up to here, you just do the functionality and come for the class tomorrow. This is the homework I am going to allocate for you. Test this application simply. Am I clear, guys? What I'm going to say?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Module wise, you just taught it, ma. It's not an issue. In depth, I will teach you later. Okay, let's go with the pattern point of view. I will share both of you this content. This is the site name, and for where is the chat box?
Click on dotted button, sir.
So that's the reason. Okay, right. Let's focus on the content. Today I'm going to show you how to test an application regarding on the flows content. Okay, already we know how to test an application, and after that we started about defect reporting also. Okay, total 3 cycles are there in manual testing. What are the 3 cycles, ma? Testing an application, is it completed or not? Okay, and
Completed,
after
sir.
that, while you are testing an application, if you observed any mistake, you need to make it as a defect report. Second thing is completed or not?
Completed, sir.
Completed, sir.
Okay, now third cycle, what would be the third cycle? Today we are going to work on
Testing
it.
case writing.
Okay, if anyone asks you what you are going to do in manual testing, testing an application, while testing an application, if I observed any mistakes or issues, I need to prepare a defect report. Defect report is a part of testing. My dear students, are you understood? Defect reporting is a part of testing. So you need to test an application. At the time of testing an application, if you observed any mistake, that is nothing but you need to prepare a defect report. Defect reporting is a part of testing. So what are the 2 cycles? Testing an application. Second one is defect reporting. Both are completed. Right now you are going to start with third cycle. What would be the third cycle?
Test cases writing.
Test
Test
case writing.
cases writing. Before going to learn about this particular topic, you need to concentrate on what is test case, what are test scenarios. Let's focus on it. I gave you content writing, right? When I went for break, just concentrate on it. Scenario. Scenario means a flow. Requirement will be divided into multiple ways. Multiple ways or situations. Multiple ways or situations. Okay, so my intention is to say that scenario is nothing but a flow. Requirement will be divided into multiple orders, multiple ways, multiple scenarios. You can reach out that particular requirement with any scenario. If you want to reach from Hyderabad to Bangalore, you can go by walk, you can go. Okay, you can reach there. If you pick as a bus, okay, by bus, you can reach there. If you pick by train, you can reach there. So, my intention is to say that whatever the mode you pick up, you can reach to that particular destination with a different comfort level standards. Okay, if you go with entire cycle, it can possible, but it will take 5 to 6 days. But your experience also, it's different. If you go by airways, you will go with some certain standards. Your experience is totally different. Scenario is nothing but picking that mode. Mode is nothing but a scenario. Situation is nothing but a scenario. You are going to explain that scenario with certain experience techniques. That is nothing but test cases. Test cases are nothing but we are explaining that scenarios in step-by-step order. That those are nothing but test cases. Test cases are dependent to test scenarios. If you know test scenario, you can easily navigate with test case steps. Okay, test scenario is the parent, test steps are the children. You need to explain about each and every children with clear structure. Those are nothing but test case steps. Technical point of view, test scenario is nothing but a flow. Requirement will be divided into multiple ways. Coming to test cases are nothing but set of conditions, comparison of actual result with expected result. While you are testing an application, you will get actual result. You need to compare that actual result with expected result. When both are matched, then your test case will pass. If anything is not matched, your test case will fail. Am I clear, guys? These two terminologies. Come on, both the teams. Skype team, are you understood? Come on, answer to my question. If you have any doubts, I will elaborate these points again for you. Test scenario is nothing but a way, situation. Test cases are nothing but you are explaining that situation in step-by-step process. That is nothing but test cases. Am I clear? Yes or no?
Sir.
Okay, good to go, ma. We'll go with the practical session. Already we tested with Savari application, right? Just go and explore that particular Savari application and observe that how I am going to write the test cases. Okay. Just explore with savari.com. Just go and open that particular site. Just focus on it, writing of the test cases. Here in the same document, you can able to see first sheet. This is nothing but test cases. Let's concentrate on it. This is called template. This is called template. What's your test case template? Everyone, please make sure that write in your notes. Test case ID, template of test case. That is nothing but template is nothing but heading. Test case ID, test scenario, test case steps, expected result, actual result. My dear students, please focus on it. while you are writing the test cases, developer develops the application. At that time, you will get a chance to write the test cases. At that time, you need to write the test cases up to expected result only. Up to where ma you need to write the test cases as per the standards. How you are going to write the test cases? Developer develops the application as per the design document. As a test engineer, you no need to waste your time until you receive the software. At that time, what you are going to write it? You are going to write the test cases with expected result. Understand the client requirement. Okay. The same way how developer is going to create the software, the same way you are going to create the test cases. Okay. Simultaneously, developer is going to develop the application. As a test engineer, simultaneously, you are going to writing the test cases as per the functionality perspective. Am I clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay, let's focus on it. Template of the test case, write it down. Test case ID, test scenario, test case steps, expected result. My dear students, please focus on it. T capital letter, case C capital letter, ID, and after that T capital letter, S capital letter. Test case steps, T capital letter, S capital letter, S capital letter. So camel cases I followed. Please maintain these camel cases while you are writing, while you are practicing your homeworks. And one more thing, guys, when I started my very first time of that particular line in English, we had a standard. You have to follow it. Each and every letter should starts with capital letter. Am I clear, guys? Some people will go and follow like this. Okay, small letters orientation. Every letter starting point, it should be a capital letter. And rest of the letters, it goes with small letters. Am I clear? Like this, you need to follow. So, test case ID. Right now, I'm picking one test case. You just follow it. Test case ID TC001. That is nothing but TC, 3 positions I maintain 001. Savari is the application. What's the application name? Savari. Who is going to write this particular application? Reddy. Okay, Reddy is going to write this application. And 2/9/2018, he is going to write this application. Okay, this is the test case one. So what would be the scenario? Verify the functionality of register. Okay, if you want to go and work with this application, today I'm going to concentrate on 3 modules: register, sign in, outstation. Just focus on it. Verify the functionality of register. For which module you are going to write the test cases? Register module. So that's why what you wrote, ma, verify the functionality of register. Every student should speak it out.
Yes, sir.
What would be the scenario? Verify the functionality of register. Speak it out.
Verify the functionality.
Verify the functionality of
Register.
verify the functionality of.
Register.
Register.
I'm saying each and every term clearly, but you are saying with the end point. It's not a appropriated manner. Verify the functionality of register. Say it fully.
Verify the
Verify the
functionality of
functionality of
register.
register.
See here, yeah. Every student should open their mouths. Verify the functionality of register.
Verify the function of
Verify the
register.
functionality of register.
Sister
Verify the
not,
function of
register.
register.
Okay. Come on, come again, Mal. It's a last time. Verify the functionality of register.
Verify the
Verify the
functionality of
functionality of
register.
register.
Skype team, you totally muted. What happened to you? You are sleeping. Hey guys, please respond. Don't sleep. Come on. You need to say the scenario like this. Verify the functionality of register. You are talking about register. For very first time, my dear students, if you want to go with register, what would be the necessary step? For very first time, you need to launch the open URL. So you need to talk about URL. So navigate to URL www.savari.com. Savari homepage should open. What would be the step for register? Absolutely, I accepted you. Register, we will go. For register, if you want to open the register, what would be the first step? Navigate to URL www.savari.com. Once URL opened, where you have to go? Savari homepage should open. Savari homepage should open. Are you understood? Once you
Yes,
enter
sir.
this particular
Yes, sir.
URL, what happened, ma? Savari
Savari
homepage should
homepage
open.
should
Up to the expected result only you need to write. Don't go with actual result. After that, I will let you know. Okay. While you are writing the test cases, you should maintain only expected result. Jaragali. Idi jarigindi. There is a lot of difference between jaragali and jarigindi. Okay. You have to go with expected result. It has to be do. It's done. Okay. So like this, Savari homepage should open. You should go with should format. Okay, let's concentrate on it. As per the functionality perspective, if you want to click on register, what would be the first step? Successfully we complete about open URL. Of course, whatever the scenario it may be. Very first time we need to talk about open URL. I discussed or not, my dear students, please let me know.
Yes, sir.
Okay, and after that I need to concentrate on my module. For register, if you want to test it, where you need to click on it? Come on, my dear students.
I mean,
You need to click on sign in button. You clicked or not? Click on sign in button. Click on sign in button.
sign.
And after that, my dear students, please concentrate on it. When you want to write expected result, if you hit on something, some action it will come right. Some action it will happen right. At that time, you need to maintain expected result. See here. Okay. What's the first action? Okay. Just concentrate on it. www.savari.com. You entered this URL. What happened? Savari homepage should open, right? Is this your expected result? Is it happened or not?
Yes,
yes, sir.
sir.
Yes, sir.
While writing the test cases, you are thinking this. When I enter this www.savari.com, Savari homepage should open. That's why I wrote the sentence as a test case step and expected result. The same way, what I did now, I want to go with register. For this register, what I did, I clicked on sign in. If you click on sign in, what happened? Which page opened?
Sign in page.
Login page opened. What happened?
Login page.
In the client requirement, it clearly said about when you click on sign in, login page consists of username, password, cancel, register, login, forget password. Am I clear, guys? What I'm going to say?
Yes, sir.
Actually, we are writing these test cases without having any application. But my dear students, you don't know about the requirement like this, right? Actually, we are writing the test cases at what perspective? As per this perspective. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
We are writing the test cases actually with this particular design document perspective. For login screen, for registration screen, I maintain the requirement like this. For each and every requirement, I won't maintain right. So you guys assume that this developed application is the requirement. Assume it like that. Now you need to convey the test cases. Am I clear what I'm going to say?
Yes, sir.
Actually, you want to write the test cases as per the design document point of view. For each and everything, I can't able to show you design document. So as a test engineer, you can assume that developed application is the perspective of requirement. As per the developed application, you need to write the test cases rather than going with the design document. Am I clear? Hey, come on,
Yes,
both the
sir.
teams. So what happened, ma? Click on sign in button. What happened? Login page should open. This page opened, right? Come on.
Yes,
Sir.
sir.
Now you need to write the test case. How login page should open. It's done or not?
Yes, sir.
And
Yes, sir.
after that, you need to click on where, ma?
Register.
Register.
Register. Click on register button. If you click on register button, what would be the expected result?
Register will
Don't
open.
confuse, my dear students. I already told you two examples, but you are still
Register
at the
page
same
should be
page.
open.
See here, when you hit on something, if you hit on open URL, Savari homepage should open. If you click on sign in, login page should open. The same way, if you hit on register button, which page opened?
Should be open for
Register.
register.
Register page open.
Register page should be open, or else instead of going with B, register page should open. Am I clear? You need to write the test cases. Test cases are nothing but however you tested, that flow you need to maintain in a document. Those are nothing but test cases. If you don't know about this terminology perfectly, it's a hard for you. If you know about this terminology perfect, it's a cakewalk for you guys. So many people are thinking about testing is nothing but writing of test cases. I am saying that testing is not nothing but writing of the test cases. Test cases writing is a bullshit word. What is the matter, ma? Testing and application is the matter. Identification of mistakes is the matter. Test cases writing is not the matter. It's the simplest thing. Whatever you tested, you need to make it in a document. That's it. Are you guys understood what I'm going to say?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Test cases writing is not a matter. It's the simplest thing. Come on. As per the application, you need to learn the terminology. What is my scenario? Verify the functionality of register. Am I clear?
Yes, sir. Yeah.
For the register, what you did? Navigate to URL. Savari homepage should open. That's it. And after that, what you did? After that, once the URL is opened, what's the scenario? Register, right? Click on sign in button. Which page opened?
Login.
Log-
Login page should open. Am I clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
After that, you
Sign in
need to
page.
click on register. Click on register button in login page. Click on register button in login page. Step. Okay. You wrote that particular step. Click on register button in login page. What happened?
Register page open.
Register page should be open.
Register page should open. Like that you need to write. Am I clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
And after that, you need to convey. How you are going to convey? Enter valid name as Ramaswamy. Enter valid mobile number as 999999 Enter mobile number as Sanjay Ramaswamy at the rate of Ghazni.com. Ghazni123, Ghazni123. Re-enter password and click on register button. My dear students, please follow this content. If I entered SAN Sanjay, okay, nothing will happen. So what the step you need to follow? You need to follow, these are the steps. Please concentrate on it. I will show you logic. Enter valid name as Sanjay Ramaswamy. Enter valid mobile number as phone number. Enter valid email ID as Sanjay Ramaswamy at the rate gmail.com. Enter valid password as Ghazni. Re-enter valid password as Ghazni. See here, for this particular action, you didn't maintain expected result. Why you didn't maintain expected result? If you hit on something, it's navigated to next page. Then only you need to maintain expected result. Like
Okay.
this. Why I am stressing this particular point means You have to know the content. When I hit on this particular URL, what the thing came? Web application came. If I hit on sign in, what the thing came? Login page came. If I hit on register, what the thing came?
Register.
Register came.
Application.
If I entered username, anything will happen, ma? If I entered valid password, valid mobile number, anything happened? Come on, my dear students.
Nothing.
So that's why you maintained as a steps. But at the end of the scenario, if you click on register, it's definitely navigated to next page. Am I right? At
Yes,
that
sir.
time only you
Yes,
need
sir.
to maintain expected result. Otherwise, you just simply maintain as a test steps like this. Okay, don't worry. I will show you with 100% of clarity. Are you guys understood where
Yes,
we are
sir.
writing this expected result? If you hit on something, it's navigated to next page, right? That the time only you need to write. Click on register button. After that, application should register. Am I clear?
Clear, sir.
Application should register. Now, developer this application. Again, it's coming to starting point, SDLC process. Requirements, analysis, design, developer this particular registration application. Okay. Meanwhile, while developing time, as a test engineer, what you did? You developed the creation of the test cases. Am I clear?
Yes, sir.
Come on, my dear students. As you clear?
Clear, sir.
Next, I am allocating this particular application for QA department. That means testing department. I allocated this particular software. You need to test this software. Then you need to maintain actual result. My dear students, please observe test case cycle 1. What is the version? Build version 1.0. Actual result. You are going to test that application in. Okay. MARCH. Okay. H. Okay, you just concentrate on March. What's the date today? 9th. Am I right? Or 10th? Okay,
10th, sir.
2022. Like this. You need to maintain the actual result. Status commands. Now, you received that particular software. Am I right? Developer the software. Now you need to maintain. How you need to maintain? With the execution of the test cases. You need to follow the execution of the test cases and maintain the actual result. My dear students, please follow test case 001 Savari Reddy 29/2018. Verify the functionality of register. If you want to check with register, what would be the step? Navigate to URL www.savari.com. Can I execute this particular step?
Yes,
Come on.
Yes, sir.
Savari.com you entered. What happened? Savari homepage
Should be open.
opened or not?
Open.
Okay, what's the expected result? Savari homepage should open. జరగాలి. నీకు ఎగ్జిక్యూట్ చేసినప్పుడు ఏం జరిగింది? జరిగిందా జరగలేదా?
సార్ జరిగింది.
అంటే జరిగింది అన్నాన్ని నువ్వు టెస్ట్ చేసావు. నీకు ఏదైతే చెప్పారో సవారీ హోమ్ పేజ్ షుడ్ ఓపెన్. సేమ్ అదే ఇక్కడ నీకు జరిగింది. జరిగింది అంటే నువ్వు యాక్చువల్ రిజల్ట్ ఏమని రాయాలి? సవారీ హోమ్ పేజ్. కమ్ ఆన్ మై డియర్ స్టూడెంట్స్, ఏమని రాయాలి?
Savari home.
Our home page should be open.
ED form. Are you observed the difference between expected result and actual result? Expected result రాసేదే నువ్వే, నీ యొక్క అప్లికేషన్ టెస్టింగ్ చేసేది నువ్వే. రెండిట్లకి నువ్వే హీరోవి. Am I clear? But you need to understand the terminology of expected result. Savari home page should open. When you are testing that application, when you satisfy this particular expected result, your actual result నిజంగా ఓపెన్ అయింది అంటే ఏమని రాయాలి?
Opened.
సవారీ హోమ్ పేజ్ ఓపెన్డ్. ఈడీ ఫామ్ రాసి పాస్ అని పెట్టాలి.
Clear, sir.
My dear students, spend for 10 minutes. Don't calculate the time. Just calculate the quality of the subject.
Yes, sir.
ఓకే, ఐ వాంట్ ద సినారియోస్ టు బి కంప్లీటెడ్. ఒక్కరోజు క్లాస్ తీసుకున్నాను అంటే మీకు ఏమి నేర్పిస్తున్నాను అనే దాని మీద కాన్సన్ట్రేట్ చేస్తాను నేను. మీరు కూడా అదే ఏమి నేర్చుకుంటున్నాను అనే దాని మీద కాన్సన్ట్రేట్ చేయండి. వాట్ ఐ ఆమ్ టీచింగ్ ఐఎమ్ గోయింగ్ టు కాన్సన్ట్రేట్ ఆన్ ఇట్. వాట్ యు ఆర్ రిసీవింగ్ యూ నీడ్ టు కాన్సన్ట్రేట్ ఆన్ ఇట్. సో ట్రై టు ఫోకస్ ఆన్ ఇట్. Savari homepage should open. Savari homepage opened. It's successfully completed. Next, click on sign in button. Immediately login page should open. This is the expected result. You go and check it here. Click on sign in button. What happened?
Login page.
Login page.
Should open, right?
Yes, sir.
జరిగిందా జరగలేదా? Next,
జరిగింది
you need
సార్.
to write the content. Login page opened. But expected result, login page should open. Actual result, login page opened. Pass. Click on register button. Register page should open. Register page opened. నా పద జాలం మీకు అర్థం అవ్వాలండి. How I am going to convey the expected result. When I am going to write the expected result. How I am going to write the actual result. Where I am going to write the actual result. How I am going to write the actual result. Each and everything మీకు తెలియాలి. ఎక్స్పెక్టెడ్ రిజల్ట్ ఎప్పుడు రాయాలి తెలియాలి. యాక్చువల్ రిజల్ట్ ఎలా రాయాలి తెలియాలి. ఎక్స్పెక్టెడ్ రిజల్ట్ ఎప్పుడు షుడ్ ఫామ్ తోటి మాట్లాడాలి. యాక్చువల్ రిజల్ట్ ఎప్పుడు ఈడీ ఫామ్ తోటి మాట్లాడాలి. షుడ్ తీసి. Am I clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay, next. You came to the exactly your page. Enter the valid name as Swami Kumar. Enter the valid mobile number as 9912345678. Enter the valid email ID as swamikumar@gmail.com. Enter the valid password as testing is my passion. Re-enter valid password as testing is my passion. మరి వీటిలన్నిటికి నువ్వు వేసి ఎక్స్పెక్టెడ్ రిజల్ట్ రాయకూడదండి. ఓన్లీ స్టెప్సే రాయాలి. నువ్వు ఇలా రాసుకున్నావు అనుకోండి, స్వామి కుమార్ పడింది, బాగా పడింది, మొబైల్ నెంబర్ పడింది, మొబైల్ నెంబర్ బాగా పడింది, ఇవన్నీ చెత్త మ్యాటర్ రాయక్కర్లా. You need to convey where you need to write the expected result, right? When you hit on something, it's navigated to new page. At that time only you need to convey expected result. Expected result రాసావంటే కంపల్సరీ ఏది రాయాలి నువ్వు?
Actual.
Are you guys understood? నేను ఒకటే క్లారిటీగా చెప్తానండి. నేను చెప్పిన ఒక్కదాన్ని మీరు పర్ఫెక్ట్గా పెట్టుకుంటే మిగతా అన్ని కేక్ వాక్ వెళ్ళిపోతాయి. నేను చెప్పింది మీరు కష్టంగా ఫీల్ అయితే మిగతాది ఇంచు కూడా కదలపలేరు. You need to understand thoroughly whatever here I am discussing with you guys. If you felt it's a hard, nothing you can't do. You need to understand very clearly. I am repeating these terms couple of times. Why? Because for the easy access. మాట్లాడితేనే వస్తుందండి. మీ హియర్స్కి నేను ఆ పుషప్ చేస్తున్నాను నా వర్డింగ్. Try to understand that wordings and terminologies and concepts. If you know these concepts easily, trust me guys, నేను 3 చెప్తే మిగతాయన్ని మీరు చేసేటట్టు నేను చేస్తాను. Am I clear?
Yes, sir.
Clear, sir.
Right. Just concentrate on it. You are at the starting level, so just focus on positive functionality flow of the application. You are new to the test cases, just focus on positive functionality flow of the application. Negative flows ఇప్పుడు వద్దండి. 2 రోజులు పోయిన తర్వాత మీకు వీటి మీద బాగా ఎక్స్పీరియన్స్ వచ్చిన తర్వాత నెగిటివ్ ఫ్లోస్ తర్వాత చూద్దాం. సారీ మా.
Okay,
My
sir.
intention is to say that don't focus on negative flows right now. Why? Because it is the new for you. While you are learning the test case, you need to think it as a positive order. Just concentrate on positive order. Later that we will concentrate on negative flows. Whatever it indicated with red color, just ignore this particular content. You try to focus on positive flow. Am I clear, my dear students? Are you understood?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Got
sir.
it, right? Okay. Just focus on rest of the module. Okay. Just ignore about negative flow. Tomorrow or day after tomorrow, we'll take the scope and I will let you know. Let's focus on the second scenario. What it would be the second scenario? TC 002. TC is nothing but ticket collector, not ma. TC is nothing but
Test case.
Okay.
test case. Savari, capital letter. Okay. Ready, capital letter. Date. You are clearly says that who is going to write this test case, what's the application, at which date you are going to write it. Okay, already we converted into writing of the test cases, right? You just convert this content to 2022. Okay, yesterday you wrote the test cases. What's the date? Assume it 9th. Okay, I mean it's the month, right? March. And what's the date? 9th. Are you guys understood? Yesterday you wrote the cases. Today you are going to execute the cases. Am I clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Like that you need to understand what I am going to write here. This is first one. For this particular first one, you have to go with TC001. And now you need to maintain these everything are nothing but test steps. Ignore about negative flow. TC002, Savari application on date. Login, you are going to test it right now. If you want to check with login, what is the procedure? Verify the functionality of,
Login.
come on, I want full term.
Verify the functionality of login.
Only one person is there, ma.
Verify the
Verify
functionality
the
of
functionality
login.
of login.
Skype team, you are sleeping, ma. Right. For that login, what you need to do?
Sign in button.
Click on sign
Okay.
in button.
My dear students, please focus on it. Very first time only you need to talk about open URL. Once it's happened means no need to talk about again open URL. You just continue with the flow. So for login, what you did, ma? My dear students, please focus on it.
Hmm.
Okay. For login, what you do? You need to click on sign in. Click on sign in. Okay. When you click on sign in, what page opened?
Login
Which
page.
page opened?
Login page should be.
Login page.
Login page opened. Okay. Am I right or not? Just convey
Yes,
the
sir.
test case. Click on sign in button. Login page should open. Login page opened or not?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Like
sir.
that you need to convey. And after that, enter valid email ID, enter valid email address, enter valid password, click on login button. Steps: enter valid email address, enter valid password, click on login button. What happened? Login page
Open.
opened. Okay, let's convey my question. Enter valid email ID as channareddy@gmail.com. Enter valid password as dream to test. Both you entered as a test steps, but finally you click on login, login, login. That's it. Click on login button. What happened?
Again should login.
Application should log in. Application login.
Successfully.
Successfully.
Are
Successful.
you understood how I am writing this expected result? Where I am writing this expected result? How I am going to convey this actual result? Are you guys understood, my dear students?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yes,
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Like that you need to
yes,
learn
sir.
it, ma. Because you are in the learning stage, right? So learn the terminology of expected result and actual result at a time. But you have to learn the meaning when I am going to write the actual result. Are you understood? For the learning perspective, simultaneously you can learn it. But you have to understand it. where I am going to write this particular word. Am I clear?
Clear, sir.
Yes.
Negative flow. Later we can see, ma. Okay, just go on, concentrate on outstation. Okay, verify the functionality of outstation round trip. Are you accepted or not?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Verify the functionality of one way means verify the functionality of outstation one way. Verify the functionality of local. Verify the functionality of airport. Verify the functionality of HDFC Bank. Verify the functionality of Bank of Baroda. Verify the functionality of registration of Bank of Baroda. నేను ఎలా రాయాలో చెప్తే మీరు రియల్ టైంలో ఏ అప్లికేషన్కైనా సినారియో రాయగలరా రాయలేరా?
Stam, sir.
Yes, sir.
Stop, sir.
Verify the functionality of outstation round trip. For this round trip, what you did? Okay.
Click on round
Go
trip.
to, you are not clicking on outstation. By default, it's an outstation. So that's why what's my terminology? Go to outstation, click on round trip, enter valid destination city name, enter valid. Okay. Sorry, source city name, enter valid destination city name, enter or sorry, here enter not, select pickup
Plus
date, enter sorry, enter
Return
not,
date.
select return date. Okay, click on time.
Pick up time.
Okay, or else you can write it like this: select pickup date, select return date, select time, and select car. It is a round trip, right? You need to enter source city name as Bangalore, enter destination city name as Mysore, click on plus symbol. Okay, enter destination city name as Bangalore. No, Chennai. Like that, you need to write the steps. Am I clear, guys? What I conveyed? Go to
Yes, sir.
outstation, click on round trip, enter city name as Hyderabad, enter city name as Hyderabad. That is nothing but source name as Hyderabad. Enter two is nothing but destination city name as Vizag. Okay, here don't go with enter ma, go with select pickup date, select return date, select pickup time. My dear students, please follow. In English, every letter should be a capital letter starting point. Are you understood? In front of you, I'm changing my wording correctly. Am I clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Like this, you need to maintain V capital letter. And finally, you hits on, click on select the car. What happened? Application. Instead of
navigate to the next page.
using terminology, application should navigate to next page with available car list. నా టెర్మినాలజీ ఎలా వాడుతుందని అది నేర్చుకోండి. మీరు ఇలా వాడకూడదు. అప్లికేషన్ షుడ్ గోస్ టు, షుడ్ మూవ్స్ టు, షుడ్ షోస్ టు ఇలా వాడకూడదు. టెర్మినాలజీ ఒక మంచి రియల్ టైం టెర్మినాలజీ వాడాలి. అప్లికేషన్ షుడ్ మూవ్స్ టు, గోస్ టు ఇలా వాడకూడదు. అప్లికేషన్ షుడ్ నావిగేట్ టు నెక్స్ట్ పేజ్ విత్ అవైలబుల్ కార్ లిస్ట్. మై యాక్చువల్ రిజల్ట్ అప్లికేషన్ నావిగేటెడ్ టు నెక్స్ట్ పేజ్ విత్ అవైలబుల్ కార్ లిస్ట్. నిజంగా నువ్వు అనుకున్నాయన్ని పాస్ అయితే ఏమని రాయాలి? అప్లికేషన్ షుడ్ తీసేసి నావిగేట్ ని కాస్త నావిగేటెడ్ పెట్టాలి.
Okay, sir.
Students,
Yes, sir.
cleared about my test case terminology.
Yes, sir.
టెస్ట్ కేస్ టెర్మినాలజీ ఏమన్నా కష్టం అండి? మీకు టెస్టింగ్ చేయటం వస్తే టెస్ట్ కేస్ రాయటం అనేది బుల్షిట్ వర్డ్. అది పెద్ద మ్యాటరే కాదు. దీన్నే చాలా మంది చాలా పెద్ద మ్యాటర్ కింద చూస్తున్నారండి. ఎవరికన్నా అటువంటి అపోహలు ఉంటే డిలీట్ చేయండి. టెస్ట్ కేసెస్ రాయటం అనేది పెద్ద విషయమే కాదు. ఇక్కడ విషయం ఏంటి?
Testing.
టెస్టింగ్ చేయటం విషయం, డిఫెక్ట్ రిపోర్టింగ్ చేయటం విషయం, టెస్టింగ్ చేసి డిఫెక్ట్ ని పట్టుకోవడం విషయం. అది విషయం అండి. టెస్ట్ కేసెస్ రాయడం అనేది విషయం కాదు. టెస్ట్ కేసెస్ ఎలా రాస్తాము? చిన్న లాజిక్ తెలిస్తే టెస్ట్ కేసెస్ ని కేక్ వాక్ కింద రాయొచ్చు. క్లియర్? నేను ఈ 3 చెప్పాను, మిగతా 3 మీరు రాయలేరా?
Yes, sir.
ఎస్ సార్.
మరి ఇది రాయాలి అంటే మీరేం చేయాలి, ఎలా చదవాలి ఏంటి అనేది ఇంకొక 5 నిమిషాలు తీసుకుని చెప్తాను, జాగ్రత్తగా వినండి.
Okay, sir.
ఇది డెఫినెట్ గా మీరు 100% రాయాలి అంటే పెన్ను పెడితే కదలదండి. మీరు దీన్ని సంపూర్ణంగా రాయాలి అనుకుంటే నేను చెప్పిన విధంగా మీరు వెళ్ళండి. మీరు ఎప్పుడూ ప్రాక్టీస్ చేసేటప్పుడు ఫస్ట్ టెంప్లెట్ ఏంటో మీ నోటుకు వచ్చేయాలండి. టెస్ట్ కేస్ ఐడి, టెస్ట్ సినారియో, టెస్ట్ కేస్ స్టెప్స్, ఎక్స్పెక్టెడ్ రిజల్ట్, యాక్చువల్ రిజల్ట్, ఇలా చదువుకోండి. చదువుకున్న తర్వాత చాలామంది స్టూడెంట్స్ వాళ్ళ సొంత కవిత్వాలు రాస్తారండి. నేను చెప్పింది ఒకటైతే వాళ్ళు రాసేది ఒకటండి. టెస్ట్ కేస్ ఐడి, టెస్ట్ కేస్ సినారియో, టెస్ట్ స్టెప్స్, ఎక్స్పెక్టెడ్ రిజల్ట్ అంటారు. నేను చెప్పింది ఏంటి? నేను చెప్పింది ఒకటైతే వాళ్ళు క్రియేట్ చేసేది ఒకటి. నేను టెస్ట్ కేస్ సినారియోస్ అని చెప్పానా? నేనేం చెప్పాను ఇక్కడ?
టెక్స్ట్ సినారియో.
టెస్ట్ సినారియో అని మాట్లాడాను. మీరేం మాట్లాడతారు? టెస్ట్ కేస్ సినారియోస్ అని మాట్లాడతారు. అలా దయచేసి మాట్లాడొద్దండి. నా దగ్గర నా అప్లికేషన్ని, నా డాక్యుమెంట్ని సరిగ్గా నువ్వు టెస్ట్ చేయలేకపోతే నువ్వు బయట మార్కెట్ మీదకి వెళ్ళి ఏం టెస్ట్ చేస్తావు బాస్? నా డాక్యుమెంట్ని, నా పాఠాలని, నా కాన్సెప్ట్ని టెస్ట్ చేయ ఫస్ట్. అది అర్థం చేసుకో. అది అర్థం చేసుకుంటేనే నీకు టెస్టింగ్ వస్తుంది. నేను ఫిల్టర్ చేసి నేను ఇక్కడ రాశాను, నా దాని నుంచి నువ్వు ఫిల్టర్ చేసి రాసేవనుకో ఏమి ఉండదు. ఆర్ యు అండర్స్టూడ్
Yes, sir.
what I am going to convey? While practicing the sessions, each and every student should follow in certain standards. How you are going to test an application, each and every term, practicing point of view also, I am going to give you clarity regarding on this. ఫస్ట్ అర్థం చేసుకోండి. టెంప్లెట్ వచ్చేయాలి మీకు. టెంప్లెట్ వచ్చిన తర్వాత ఈ ఫార్మేట్ TC001, ఈ టీసీ నేను క్యాపిటల్ లెటర్లో రాశాను, మీరు స్మాల్ లెటర్లో రాస్తారండి. నేను అబ్జర్వ్ చేశాను హోంవర్క్ ఇచ్చిన స్టూడెంట్స్లో. టీసీ క్యాపిటల్ లెటర్లో పెట్టండి. 001 సవారీ, మీ పేరు, మీ డేటు రాసుకోండి. సినారియో వి క్యాపిటల్ లెటర్ పెడుతున్నారండి చాలా మంది స్టూడెంట్స్. యూ నీడ్ టు అబ్జర్వ్ దట్ వీ షుడ్ గో విత్ క్యాపిటల్ లెటర్. వెరిఫై ద ఫంక్షనాలిటీ ఆఫ్ రిజిస్టర్, verify the functionality of login, verify the functionality of outstation one way, verify the functionality of outstation round trip, verify the functionality of payment gateway, verify the functionality of forget password, verify the functionality of cancellation policy. ఒక్కటి వస్తే మిగతా దానికి సినారియో ఎలా రాయాలో నీకు తెలిసిందా తెలియలేదా? Come on.
Yes, sir.
So
Yes, sir.
verify the functionality of register. అది నీ నోటికి రావాలి. నీ నోటుకు వచ్చిన తర్వాత ఒక వైట్ పేపర్ తీసుకో. ఒక వైట్ పేపర్ తీసుకుని చూసి, ఓకే, మనసు ఒళ్ళు అన్ని దగ్గర పెట్టి నేను ఏదైతే చెప్పానో అదంతా క్లియర్గా రాయి. Am I clear?
Yes,
Clear.
sir.
ఈచ్ అండ్ ఎవ్రీథింగ్ సినారియోతో సహా నేను ఎలా అయితే ఫాలో అయ్యానో అలాగే ఫాలో అవ్వు. ఎందుకంటే రియల్ టైంలో ఎలా రాస్తున్నారు అనేది నేను ఇక్కడ చెప్పాను. నువ్వు ఫ్రెషర్ అవ్వచ్చు, నువ్వు ఎక్స్పీరియన్స్ పెట్టే వాళ్ళు అవ్వచ్చు, నేను చెప్పే సబ్జెక్ట్ క్లియర్గా నేర్చుకుంటే నీకు జాబ్ ఈజీగా వస్తుంది. 10 మంది వెళ్తే నా స్టూడెంట్ ఒక్కడు యూనిక్గా ఉంటాడు. ఆర్ యు అండర్స్టూడ్? యూ
Yes,
హ్యావ్
sir.
టు రైట్ ద థింగ్స్ ఇన్ పర్టికులర్ యాజ్ పర్ ద ఐటీ స్టాండర్డ్స్. ఇక్కడ చాలా మంది గో టు, ఓపెన్ టు, మూవ్ టు, షో టు అని రాస్తారండి. ఇలా రాయొద్దు. నువ్వు ప్రొఫెషనల్ ఇంగ్లీష్ రాయి. మేము నావిగేట్ టు యుఆర్ఎల్ అని రాస్తాం. కొంతమంది లాంచ్ యుఆర్ఎల్ అని రాస్తారు. లాంచ్ కూడా ప్రొఫెషనల్ టర్మేనండి. ఓపెన్ ప్రొఫెషనల్ టర్మ్ కాదు. ప్రొఫెషనల్ టర్మ్స్ ఎప్పుడు నావిగేట్, లాంచ్. ఐ క్లియర్? ఇలా నేర్చుకోవచ్చు.
Yes, sir.
సో దాని తర్వాత ఎక్స్పెక్టెడ్ రిజల్ట్. ఓహో, నేను ఇక్కడ స్టెప్ వేశాను, ఈ స్టెప్ ముందుకు వెళ్తుంది. దా స్టెప్ నువ్వు ఎలా మాట్లాడాలి? సవారీ హోమ్ పేజ్ షుడ్ ఓపెన్, సవారీ హోమ్ పేజ్ ఓపెన్డ్, ఈడీ ఫామ్. లైక్ దట్ యూ నీడ్ టు కన్వే ద మ్యాటర్. ఐ క్లియర్? అలా అర్థం చేసుకుంటూ అప్లికేషన్ అర్థం చేసుకుంటూ అప్లికేషన్ 1కి 2 సార్లు టెస్ట్ చేయి. టెస్ట్ చేసి నేను చెప్పిన టెర్మినాలజీని అర్థం చేసుకుంటూ ఒక్కసారి నువ్వు వెళ్ళు. నేను ఎలా రాశానో బైహార్ట్ చేయి. బైహార్ట్ చేయటం అంటే బట్టి పట్టుకు, అర్థం చేసుకో. అర్థం చేసుకుని చూసి నేను చెప్పినట్టు ఈచ్ అండ్ ఎవ్రీ ఫ్లో ఎట్ ఏ టైం నువ్వు రాయడానికి ప్రయత్నించు. ఇది సక్సెస్ఫుల్గా నీకు అర్థమయ్యింది, నీకు వచ్చేసింది అని ఫీల్ అయిన తర్వాత వెంటనే లాగిన్కి వెళ్ళిపోకు. మళ్ళీ కొత్త వైట్ పేపర్ తీసుకో. ఇక్కడి నుంచి ఇక్కడ వరకు నువ్వు క్రియేట్ చేయి. దేన్ని చూసి క్రియేట్ చేయి? అప్లికేషన్ ఎదురుగా పట్టుకుని యు జస్ట్ అబ్జర్వ్ ద అప్లికేషన్, క్లోజ్ ద ఎక్సెల్ షీట్, ఓపెన్ యువర్ వైట్ నోట్స్, వాట్ ఎవర్ ఐ ఇంప్లిమెంటెడ్, టెస్ట్ కేస్ ఐడి, టెస్ట్ సినారియో, టెస్ట్ కేస్ స్టెప్స్, ఎక్స్పెక్టెడ్ రిజల్ట్, యాక్చువల్ రిజల్ట్ రాసి నేను చెప్పిన సినారియోని ఇక్కడి నుంచి అర్థం చేసుకుంటూ, ఇది చూడకుండా రాయకండి, అంత విలువైన నాకు ఇన్ఫర్మేషన్ వద్దు. మీరు రియల్ టైంలో రిక్వైర్మెంట్ని చూసి రాస్తారు. అంటే ఇదే రిక్వైర్మెంట్ అనుకోండి. ఈ అప్లికేషన్ని చూస్తూ నాకు రిజిస్ట్రేషన్కి నేను చెప్పిన సినారియోస్ స్టెప్స్ రాయండి. ఇప్పుడు మీరు రాసిన సినారియోస్ని స్టెప్స్ని మీరే టెస్టర్. మీరేం చేయాలి? నేను ఇచ్చిన డాక్యుమెంట్ని ఓపెన్ చేసుకోండి. ఓపెన్ చేసుకుని మీరేం చేయాలి? మీరు రాసుకున్న నోట్స్కి మీరే టెస్ట్ చేసుకోవాలి. ఆమె క్లియర్? ఇలా టెస్ట్ చేసుకుంటే చదువు వస్తుందండి. నేను చెప్పిన విధంగా ప్రతి స్టూడెంటు రేపు నా క్లాస్కి వచ్చేటప్పటికి లాగిన్కి, రిజిస్టర్కి, అవుట్ స్టేషన్కి నేను చెప్పిన విధంగా ప్రాక్టీస్ చేసి, నేను చెప్పిన విధంగా మీ నోట్స్లు మీరే టెస్ట్ చేసుకుని, ఓకే, ఈ 3 సంపూర్ణంగా అయిపోయిన తర్వాత ఆఫ్టర్ కంప్లీటెడ్ దీస్ పర్టికులర్ 3 సినారియోస్ యూ నీడ్ టు కాన్సన్ట్రేట్. ట్రస్ట్ మీ గైస్, మీతోటి మీకు తెలియకుండానే లోకల్ నేను రాయింతానండి, ఎయిర్పోర్ట్ నేను రాయింతానండి. ఓకే, లోకల్కి వెళ్ళిన తర్వాత బెంగళూరు 11వ తారీఖు సెలెక్ట్ చేసుకున్నావు, 12:45 AM సెలెక్ట్ చేసుకున్నావు. దాని తర్వాత మాడిఫై మీతో రాయింతానండి. ఓకే, ఫర్గెట్ పాస్వర్డ్ మీతో రాయింతానండి. ఓకే, సెలెక్ట్ టొయోటా ఇటియోస్ మీతో రాయింతానండి. పికప్ డీటెయిల్స్ మీతో రాయింతానండి. మీరు రేపొద్దున్న నా క్లాస్కి వచ్చేటప్పటికి ఏం చేసుకురావాలి? నేను ఇచ్చిన 3 సినారియోస్ కంప్లీట్ చేసుకుని మీరు ఎక్స్ట్రాగా ఏ టెస్ట్ కేసెస్ రాయాలి? లోకల్కి రాయాలి, ఎయిర్పోర్ట్కి రాయాలి, అలాగే ఫర్గెట్ పాస్వర్డ్కి రాయాలి. నేను 3 చెప్పాను, నాకు 3 తిరిగిచ్చేయండి. ఈ 3 కరెక్ట్గా తిరిగిచ్చేస్తే ఎల్లుండి నుంచి మీరు నా మాట వినొద్దు. ఈ విధంగా ప్రాక్టీస్ చేయాలండి. ఎలా ప్రాక్టీస్ చేయాలో కూడా చెప్పడం నా స్టైల్. నేను అలా చెప్తానండి. మీరు ప్రాక్టీస్ చేశారా లేదా అనేది నేను చూడను. ఎందుకంటే నా పనిని నేను అంతఃకరణ శుద్ధితో చేసుకుంటే వెళ్ళిపోతా. మీ పనిని కూడా మీరు అలాగే చేయండి. అలా చేస్తేనే మీరు విత్ ఇన్ టైంలో జాబులు కొట్టగలరు. Am I clear, guys?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
This is the way of learning. You have to learn this practice. ఈ విధంగా ప్రాక్టీస్ చేస్తే ప్రతి ఒక్కళ్ళు హ్యాపీగా ఉంటారు. ఎట్ ద ఫైనల్ డే నాకు కావాల్సింది ఏంటి అంటే నా స్టూడెంట్, ప్రతి స్టూడెంట్ ప్రతి ఎంఎన్సీలోనే ఉండాలి. దట్ ఈజ్ మై మోటో.
Yes, sir.
గాట్ ఇట్. హ్యావ్ ఎ గ్రేట్ డే గైస్. నేను ఈ డాక్యుమెంట్ మీ దగ్గర లేకపోతే నన్ను అడగండి. Everyone having this particular document, ma?
No, sir.
No, sir.
Already
Send me
I
in the
sent in WhatsApp. Please check it out. Any one of you, okay, please resend it once again to your WhatsApp chat. Am I clear?
Yes, sir.
Because in middle so many people are adding. I am requesting you guys. మీకు ఒక బ్యాచ్ ఏనండి, నాకు 3 బ్యాచ్లు చెప్పాలి. మీరు విత్ ఇన్ టైంలో రండి. నేను నా పిల్లోడిని 5 నిమిషాలు 10 నిమిషాలు స్కూల్లో దింపినందుకు, 5 నిమిషాలు 10 నిమిషాలు వెయిట్ చేయించినందుకు నేను ఒక అరగంట క్లాస్ ఎక్స్ట్రా చెప్తున్నాను. నా పిల్లోడు ఎలా ఫీల్ అయ్యానో ప్రతి స్టూడెంట్ని నా పిల్లోడి కిందే ఫీల్ అవుతున్నాను. మిమ్మల్ని అనే హక్కు నాకు ఉంది. మీరు ప్రాక్టీస్ చేయండి. దట్స్ ఇట్. నాకు కావాల్సింది అవుట్పుట్. ఆమె క్లియర్?
Yes, sir.
రైట్ మా, బీ ఫోకస్ ఆన్ ఇట్. Who are the 2 team leads, ma? Ritesh and Lakshmi, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, forward the documents once again to your WhatsApp groups, ma.
Sure, sir.
Okay, and one more thing I need to convey you. చాలా మంది స్టూడెంట్స్ కి ఎక్సెల్ షీట్ ఓపెన్ చేసిన వెంటనే ఇలా ఓపెన్ అవుతుందండి. ఇలా ఓపెన్ అయిన వెంటనే ఆ డాక్యుమెంట్ లేదు అనుకుంటున్నారు. ఎక్సెల్ షీట్ అనేది ఒక వర్క్ బుక్. దాన్ని గమనించండి. వర్క్ బుక్ లో ఏముంటాయి? మీ బుక్ లో పేజెస్ ఎలా అయితే ఉంటాయో ఇక్కడ కూడా షీట్స్ ఉంటాయండి. షీట్స్ అంటే ఏంటి? పేజెస్. ఆమె క్లియర్?
సార్
మీరు ఏ పేజ్కి వెళ్ళాలి? ఫస్ట్ పేజ్కి వెళ్ళాలి, అంటే ఫస్ట్ షీట్కి వెళ్ళాలి. ఇక్కడ ఉంటాయండి టెస్ట్ కేసెస్. మీరు ఇట్లని చూసి నేను చెప్పినట్టు నేర్చుకుని ప్రాక్టీస్ చేయండి. టీకే గైస్, హ్యావ్ ఏ గ్రేట్ డే. టుమారో విల్ క్యాచ్ అప్ ఎట్ ఎగ్జాక్ట్లీ 8 AM. సో ప్రతి స్టూడెంట్ 8:10 కల్లా, 8:10 కదండి, 8:05 కల్లా ఉండేటట్టు చూడండి. మధ్యలో నేను స్టూడెంట్స్ని బ్యాక్కి వెళ్ళి యాడ్ చేయండి.
ఓకే సార్.
మీ బాధ్యత విత్ ఇన్ టైంలో రావడం.
ఓకే సార్.
రితీష్, ఒక్కసారి ఆ మెసేజ్ పెట్టండి, కన్వే చేయండి.
యా షూర్ సార్.
రైట్ మా? టీకే గైస్, హ్యావ్ ఏ గ్రేట్ డే. బాయ్.
Thank you, sir. Bye.
థ్యాంక్ యూ సార్. బాయ్.
You too, ma.
థ్యాంక్ యూ సార్.